Hello wolves! I'm hot, so I'm gonna take off that hoodie kind of thing, whatever. I'm still a bit sick, but my voice is kind of weird, whatever. But this is a TBR for the Monsterathon video. I'm super excited about it, and if my voice sounds a bit weird or a bit monstrous, it's okay. So it is a readathon hosted by Kate from Chapter Kate. I will link her channel down below, and the video talking about that readathon announcement video, Sasha. You can tell I'm still a bit sick, but that's okay. It starts on September 1st till the end of September, so September 30th. And yeah, I'm just gonna talk to you about the books I'm planning on reading. I don't think there is a way for me to read all these books, but finger crossed, I kinda wanna kill some books for my TBR by the end of this year, so let's just try to do so, and let's just talk about the books I will be reading. So first, before we go into my TBR for that readathon, we also have a group read. So we have in that readathon 3 groups. We have the beasts, we have the aunts, and the conspiracies. I joined the beast group, and for that we will need to read. My laptop is here, so let me check. So for that, we're gonna have to read The Griffin and the Minor Canon by Frank R. Stockton, which is a story within a natural creatures book by Neil Gaiman. So it's like a bundle of different stories in it, so we will have to read that one. I have no idea what it is about, but I'm excited. We also have a way to track how many villagers we're gonna terrorize. So each time you're gonna read one page, you're gonna terrorize one person, etc, etc. She created like files, doc files, whatever, on Google Sheets. That's how you call it, whatever. Everything will be linked down below as usual, or under her video. Even better, everything is going to be linked under her video. First, we have Classic Creepers. For that, I have to read a book with some kind of classic horror monster, and I was like, what am I gonna read for that? Like, I have actually no idea, whatever. And Kate suggested a few books on her like Instagram, whatever, and for that I'm gonna go with Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, because the basilisk, like, obviously that's a monster, and the book doesn't have to be a horror book, so I'm gonna pick that one. Then What Big Eyes You Have, and for that you need to read a book with at least 400 pages, and for that I'm gonna go with Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare. This is also a buddy read that I'm doing, like a group buddy read, whatever. I have no idea what this one is about, but apparently you have to read that series kind of thing before continuing with the books from the Mortal Instruments series, so we're gonna do that, and it's over 400 pages, so I'm gonna read that one. Then Chimera. I have to read a book that could be classified under different genres, and I was like, what the heck am I gonna pick for that prom? And then obviously Cress, because it is a retelling, it is a YA, it is a sci-fi, so for me it's enough to classify it under different genres. So let me know if I'm wrong or whatever, but yeah, you probably know that I started to read Cinder and Scarlet for the Lunar Long. I'm way behind it, I'm well aware of that, but I'm gonna continue with the series. So this time I have to read Crest because it's after Scarlet, whatever. But yeah, I'm super excited about it actually, because surprisingly I really loved it. I wasn't expecting to love it as much as I did, so I'm quite excited to start that one. Then The Real Monsters. You have to read a book with human monsters in that book, or let's say monstrous humans. Yeah, better, monstrous humans in that book. And again, I had no idea on what to pick for that one, so I checked on Kate's Instagram and I picked Vicious by V. Schwab, because apparently it fits the prompts. I don't know how come. Probably vicious because there is a very vicious guy in the story. I really don't know anything about that book, to be honest, except that everyone has been talking about it for ages, and I really want to continue reading V. Schwab's works because I loved what I've read already, so why not? Every readathon is actually the perfect time to read everyone's favorite book, so I'm quite intrigued by that one because a lot of people I trust actually like that one, so let's see. Then Unsightly. For that prompt you have to read a manga, a graphic novel, or any kind of books with pictures in it that features a monster. And for that, I picked, obviously, Death Note. This is the 3rd volume. I mean, it's actually like volume 5 and 6, but I've already read that one and I'm waiting on the next volume, obviously. So yeah, this is one of my favorite mangas of all time, actually. I've watched it, I don't know how many times. I've read it and I just started to collect the volumes, so I really cannot wait to read it. And the black edition is just gorgeous. So if you don't know what it is about, it's about a guy who one day is gonna find a death note, and every time he writes someone's name in it, that person's gonna die. So it's really, it fits the prompt. And don't tell me that inside there is no monsters. Like, the gods in there, kind of gods, are monsters. So yeah. Then we have Angry Mob. You have to read a book that's been recommended to you by many people, or at least more than one. And for that, I'm gonna go with Muse of Nightmares by Laini Taylor. I know, that book has been on so many TBRs since I got it, and one day I will read it. I'm just so scared because everyone is like, you have to read it, it's so good and blah blah. And then some people I trust say that it's more about romance than anything else in that book, and you know that I'm not into romance, so I'm kind of scared, but I'm still super intrigued by the story because I really loved Stranger Dreamer. I want to continue with the series. I don't know how much I will like that one, but I really need to read it. It's a chunker, there is something in it, but I never started it. So yeah, it has a beautiful cover, and yeah, it has been recommended by so many people, so that fits the prompt. Sacrifice, a book that you've seen in a book unhaul, and for that it was super easy. I'm gonna go with The Stormcrow by Kaylin Josephson. It is the arc that I got in a Fairy Loot box so many months ago, and I was really intrigued by it, but then time passed by, people reviewed it, and I was like, no, maybe it's not for me. So I saw it on so many unhaul videos, so I'm really intrigued actually, because it sounded okay, but then at the same time it sounds a bit too cliche, too easy. Yeah, I want to read it. I want to read it and make my own opinion on it. So yeah, that fits the prompt. Again, I don't know how many times I'm gonna say that fits the prompt, but that's actually really the case, so yeah. Then we have 3 last prompts, just 3, that's 6, Sasha. According to your team, so I'm a beast, so for that I have to read a book featuring a monster with plant or some kind of animal traits. And apparently, Water Girls by I don't know who fits that prompt. I have no idea. Like, when I saw that cover, I was like, oh, it's a bit very, like, I don't know, contemporary kind of thing. Then I checked the synopsis, and it's actually like a bunch of girl students stuck on an island, and they're going to school, whatever, and some kind of diseases started to spread out around them, and they're very scared and whatever. So it sounds a bit horror, thriller kind of thing, contemporary YA. So I'm not sure if there is any kind of fantasy in it, but maybe ghosts or whatever, with some plants or whatever. Someone told me that it fitted that prompt. I really don't know much about it, but why not? I can just give it a try, because why not? Just for the fun, I picked 2 books. So for the Hunt, I picked The Near Witch by V. Schwab, because I want to give that book a try, and apparently the prompt is a book featuring a monster that is dead or undead, and apparently that's the case in it, because the witch is actually dead, I think, or the girl was killed. That's all I know about that book, but I know that some people really loved it, and it is V. Schwab. So then for conspiracies, you have to read some kind of book with alien or robot with some sci-fi vibes in it, and for that I obviously picked Deviate by J. Christoph, because I really loved Lifelike, so I really want to dive into that one as well. It's a sci-fi, it has robots and droids, and there is some kind of conspiracy. I'm really hoping to get to that one, so finger crossed that I read all the other books so I can read that one as well. It's a lot of books actually, it's really a lot of books, but I'm really hoping just to have fun during that readathon, and to have fun with everyone on Twitter or on IG or whatever, or even on YouTube with the vlogs, etc. I'm really I'm really excited about everything that's coming for the next month before 2020. It's not 2020 yet. It's not 2020. We still have time. Calm down. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. I'm really always so amazed by everyone's imagination, by everyone's creativity. I don't have that. I don't have that. I'm jealous. But yeah, let me know down below if you're gonna be doing that readathon as well. Let me know your TBR, link your video down below if you found one, etc, etc. Talk to me. Let me know about anything, like if you've read the books that I'm planning on reading, what do you think about them, etc, etc. You know, the usual. Just talk to me. I love talking to you. And my voice is kind of weird, but it fits that readathon so well. But yeah, wolves, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to be a part of the pack. Talk to me in the comment section, and I will talk to you super soon. Take care, wolves. Bye.